Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchid. Now, as promised, I said I'd show you my Cattleyas. Not something to be proud of by any means, because these all used to be good plants until they got attacked by scale, boise de vache scale, mealybugs, slugs, you name it, they've been attacked by them. And I nearly threw them all away and thought, well, I'm going to start again with buying some new ones. But then I decided not to buy any more plants. I'd try and resurrect these. And so what I did, I just put them on one side for a few weeks, let them just totally dry out and a lot of the pseudobulbs, so it went thinner and thinner. And then I potted them up and just to see how they went, and we'll just have a look today to see what's happening, because there is signs that I could resurrect one or two of these. I think there's about 9 altogether. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9, that's what I've got. The names of them, I can only name the King of Taiwan, and the Little Dipper, I think one's called. But we'll just have a look at them and well, pull them to pieces or see how they're going on and see if they're doing better. Now this is one you can see where the slugs has been at it. They've eaten all that, they've eaten all the way here. I've had to chop the top off here. I've had to chop the top of the leaf off there. And there's not much showing at the bottom. No new growth or anything there. And we'll have a look around the pot, see if there's any signs of new leaves growing. No, there's nothing on that. And I've forgotten the name of this, but I do recollect what it is. And it's one of the popular ones. Red, very, very shiny. Yeah, I've forgotten. And I think there are 2 of these. But it'll come to me in a bit, hopefully. So we'll put that on one side and have a look at another one. And I think this is the same plant. And you can see all the pseudobulbs are all ribbed and dry. Hard as nails, the leaves, but don't look very lively. One there as well, that doesn't look very good. But we have some roots, you can see. We have some roots growing. And we have a growth. I mean, it's a stupid growth. I've never seen one like this before. Don't know how to film it. But this is it. Look at the shape of it. Comes up from here, goes up there, and then bends round and coming up again. It could only be a new growth, but I don't like it much. But there's some, if I can get near enough, I think, plenty of new roots coming off it. So I'm going to take that as a good sign. So that one's not doing too badly. These are all potted up in bark. There might be a few bits and pieces of other stuff in them, but might be a little bit of sphagnum moss in them. But there's not much, nothing I can say that's improving them. This is another one that probably looks alright, but you can see the pseudobulbs there all ribbed. There's one here wants removing altogether. Look at that colour of that one. But here again, we have some new roots and a small new growth. So that looks like it's coming on a little bit. So we'll have a look at the next one. Well, this plant's a little bigger and looking a little bit better than the others. And this has got one nice new growth on here. So I've got big hopes for that. But can I see any roots around the bottom? No, there's no roots coming out yet. But there should be some roots growing down at the base of the new growth there. And this is another one that's I haven't got the label for. The pseudobulbs aren't too bad on this. They're not very, very ribbed. A little bit flatty, as you can see, not very broad, but and there's the bark they're in, but hopefully one of these days something might happen and we'll probably get some, well, I don't know whether we'll ever get any more blooms on these because they've been neglected that much. But if I do get any new blooms, it's going to take me till I'm 90. But we'll wait and see. Keep your fingers crossed. Now look at this one for being strange. Just one pseudobulbs, one leaf and nothing else. And I stuck it in. I had to prop it up with a stick. And this one is in moss. And look what we found. We've even got a new growth coming up there. Now that's amazing, I never expected that. But there again, you never know what's going to happen when you've got orchids. Stranger things have happened. Now this one's in a bit of sphagnum moss and bark, and put a new growth up here. And then decided to abort it, and there's no new roots growing from the bottom where it should, so this has got a negative view for me up to now, although it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves on it. They're all hard, they're all standing up, but they're all very ribbed again, like they've become hydrated from dehydrated. And look at the pseudobulbs, absolutely terrible. I think this is the one that won't make it. I'm sure it won't. So we'll keep trying with it and see what happens. Then we have a King of Taiwan. And this is, well, it's doing okay. Was a new growth there that stopped at that size. All the leaves are ribbed as well, but we have got a new growth on there, as you can see. Nice solid new growth as well, that very broad, very thick, but just waiting for some new roots to come out from the bottom of there. But that's the King of Taiwan that I'm hopeful that it will survive, as I am the others as well. Well, here's another piece of the King of Taiwan that was a big plant once that I split up because of the bugs, etc. And this hasn't done much, but I've just noticed, if I can see it again, yep, a new little growth coming up here. Yep, there we are. You can see it much better there. So they're very good survivors, these Cattleyas, if you don't give up with them. I mean, I'm feeding these about twice a month, but I'm watering every week, and I'm not feeding them with a lot. I'm just giving them some, probably just a touch of rain mix and some seaweed extract, and that's all they're getting. A very small amount of that every so often, because I think if I put any more fertiliser in, it'll just kill them off altogether. And for the last plant, this is called a Little Dipper, and I've had this years and years and years, and it does absolutely nothing. I mean, it looks like it's covered in little white things, but it isn't really. It's just stuff. Oh, there's one there. Ah, it's gone. There's just it's just fluff off the sheaths, because I've just been ripping some sheaths off the other plants there, some more there. Oh no, it looks like it's got a bit of scale again. Let's see if I can, oh no, it's all dead stuff. But this one's got some roots on it. Nice little flower on here, no, nothing special. But a very old plant. You won't believe this is well over 15 years old for the size of it. A number of times it's died off and come back again. So that's how I'm going on with my Cattleyas. There's signs that one or two might make it, but as I said right at the beginning of this video, I'm not very proud of these, but I'm hopefully going to be proud when hopefully I see one or two blooms on them. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.